So our first comment today comes to us from Twitter, because Jake is huge into the twits. That's a
I
stupid way to say it.
twat.
Yeah.
I twat a few times.
Yeah.
Hello. It's time to take a look at the Bible Reloaded. That's right. The Bible Reloaded are two vanilla, Wonder Bread looking chubby white fucks. Weaklings, Regressive. Here they are, Hugo and Jake. Popular for some unknown reason, and they're here to get flamethrowered by me. And it is my duty to curb stomp these weak omegas. Omega Moo. They would fit right in with the Omega Moos easily. They decided to make a video about Islam in reaction to the Paris attacks. Let's dissect and analyze just how unthinkably weak and off and stupid and shameful these people are.
And this is Lamar Jamal, and he says, at Bible Reloaded, what are your feelings on people who claim that Islam is a religion of violence?
Let me just start by saying they named this video, check this out, Is Islam Peaceful? That's a question mark. Is Islam peaceful? Question mark. How far off the effing rails do you have to be to even consider that question? That is not painfully obvious. It's like naming your video, should I teabag your grandmother after I sodomize her or before? What kind of question is that, dorks? Fucking dorks.
I decided to answer this question on Jake Reed's number War on Christmas because when I answered this question, a shitstorm occurred because I made the grave mistake of being thoughtful on social media. So...
Thoughtful, meaning I didn't take a decisive stance on anything. I sat on the sideline, didn't confront anything, have no ability to actually decipher what's going on in the world, and I'm a complete regressive weakling.
Basically, the answer, in my opinion, to is Islam a religion of violence is complicated.
Bullshit indicators should be exploding around the world. It's complicated, kind of like your Facebook status. Kind of like, hey, do you work out? Do you go to the gym? It's complicated. No, it's yes or no, you fucking mouth breather.
Everyone's initial response is, well, of course it is. I mean, religions, like, if you read it, it's like, yeah, it's a violent religion.
If you read it? Are you aware that we're talking about the context of how it is played out in the world, not if you read it? This is not scratch and sniff book we're worried about here. It's death. Not death, nigger, death.
Had to be careful though. Had to be careful because weed is getting stronger every 2 weeks. And these niggas ain't sending out memos or bulletins or nothing. The shit just strong for no reason. And these niggas that sell the weed be happy than a motherfucker to tell you how much stronger this shit is than the last shit. Just soon as they see you, just nigga. You remember that shit I gave you last week, nigga? It's nothing, nigga. It's nothing. It's nothing, nigga. Nigga, it's nothing. This shit right here, nigga. This shit right here, nigga. Right here. This shit, nigga. This shit here, nigga. Always have some fucked up name. This cryptochronic kinda like, nigga. Always have some fucked up ass name. Like, nigga, this shit here, nigga. This shit here, niggas. This shit's called death, nigga. You be like, nigga, that don't even sound attractive. What the? You mean I'm gonna hit it and die, nigga? Is that what? No, nigga, not death, nigga, death. You hit this shit twice, nigga, you can't hear shit. Like, nigga, I got shit to do today. What the fuck?
I'd say the religion in a vacuum without any people, very violent. If you were just on the merits of what the religion tells you to do, goddamn right it's violent. However, the vast majority of people following that religion aren't violent.
These guys are quintessential regressive. They don't want conflict. They don't want it personally. They don't want it nationally. They definitely don't want it civilizationally. They want to run and hide and eat. That's what they do. I asked this guy, this fucking chump, point blank, I said, are you even an anti-theist? Like, I was looking for a rock bottom, like, at least acknowledge you're anti-theist. And he goes, no, I'm more anti-theism. That essentially wraps up the guy's essence in one sentence. I'm against ideas. I'm more comfortable just saying religion is bad, not the religious. Fucking crazy. And once again, you're seeing a split. These guys, I doubt they're true-blood atheists. Oh, I severely doubt that. Their obsession with Christianity, their fat, chubby, pasty demeanor, they were Christians. I was not. Do you see the difference?
The vast majority of Christians aren't violent. The vast majority of most people in the world, in any one subset, aren't violent.
That is fucking lunacy. The vast majority of people... So wait a minute. What does that mean? Are you including honor killings and rape and the subjugation of women? Oh, and gays and Sharia law. Is that included in that? Because that's all violence. Oh no, you're talking about actual trigger pullers, actual suicide bombers? Oh, so unless they're the vast majority of that group, I guess it's not a problem. Once again, the liberal says there's a problem, terrorism. And what does this guy do? He says, yeah, but they're not all that. Not all. Most aren't. Oh, well, haven't you solved it, you fat ass? You fucking solved terrorism, pal. You're a goddamn genius.
The vast majority of Christians aren't violent. The vast majority of most people in the world, in any one subset, aren't violent.
Wait a minute, whoa. Why did you just bring up Christians? Christians. So in other words, the question of, is Islam a religion of violence? This bitch starts talking about Christianity. Once again, your bullshit detector should be blazing right now. Not blazing like Billy Bong in Brooklyn, just blazing out of control because that was bullshit. And what does he mean? The vast majority of every group isn't violent. What the fuck does that mean? How about this? 100% of jihadists are violent. 100% of murderers are violent. How's that for a stat? Yes, all murderers are violent. So when we're concerned about violence within Islam, we're worried about the 100% of them that are violent. Do you comprehend? Or are you going to try to misconstrue that? The subset of Muslims that we call Islamists, that we call Islamic terrorists, who commit acts of violence, 100% of those are violent. And that's a problem, and that's what we're addressing. But you want to fucking distract and talk about, oh, but not all. Oh, but Jenk's grandmother. Oh, but the kebab man has nice children. What a fucking tool.
Unless that subset is terrorists or apparently NFL players. But
let's loop that. If I ever laugh at one of my jokes, I can't even call that a joke, what you just heard. That was just fucking fat noise. If I ever say something and then go, kill me. Somebody kill me.
Or apparently NFL players. But basically, the idea is it's because this is basically a are Muslims terrorists question.
What? What? Are Muslims terrorists question? Oh, now you're gonna phrase a straw man question. Oh, well, you know what the answer to that is, my chubby friend. Not all. You've got to your not all talking point. Hold on, how would you react to that? Wow, are all Muslims terrorists? Why don't we spend some time talking about that? Surely that's a great use of our time. Fucking insulting to my intelligence, which is vast.
And, you know, it's so nuanced. It's hard to even answer that question in a full way.
Nuance, there's a buzzword. Blaze the Billy Bong Brooklyn bullshit beeper.
Brooklyn, we go hard.
Go home and get your fucking shine box.
We go hard, we go hard. Brooklyn, 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 we go hard, we go hard.
This is Black Hoodie Rap.
Nuance. Oh God, please tell me you are not saying that you are nuanced. Oh God.
But the bigger answer you have to ask isn't...
The bigger answer you have to ask? Coming in what? What? Come again now? The bigger answer you have to ask. Fuck me, man. Mental retardation on full display.
But the bigger answer you have to ask isn't like, are Muslims evil or whatever, which I don't agree with, but whatever.
Are Muslims evil? Oh, wow, we're just throwing out straw man bullshit all over the place. Are Muslims evil? Well, yeah, brosif, it's a spectrum. Oh, but not all. Thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Worthless.
The real question is, why does ISIS exist?
Oh, are you about to tell me that the rock I lifted up in my backyard, which led to a bunch of spiders and roaches running around, are you going to say I created the spiders and roaches? Is that what you're going to say? Oh, if only we didn't dick around and tinker with a fucking evil dictatorship in a shit country in the Middle East. That was our fault. Oh, these people have this ideology. Oh, there's been jihad for centuries. Oh, we've seen this in every country that Muslims stroll into for thousands of years. But I guess it's America's fault. Wow, that's not a regressive talking point. You're a fucking absolute lunatic. Biatch!
And that's a heavy question too. And it's not just one answer, and that's why this issue is so complicated. And everybody right now is like, don't let the Syrians in, or let them in, or blah, blah, blah. But when you look at the statistics, the stuff that's happening in Syria right now is worse than what's happening from ISIS. And just because they're also brown doesn't mean that they're bad people.
What? What the fuck did he just say? What does brown have to do with anything, you white guilt-riddled fuck? What the fuck does that have to do with anything? And wait a minute, something bad is happening in Syria, so therefore ISIS is... I have no idea what you think you just said. Yeah, Syria is a shit country. ISIS is an evil organization, the likes of which the universe has never seen before. And a percentage of those Syrian refugees are just as evil. And their children will be. Oh, you deny that? Come and live in Germany. Yet you come and take on the risk of their maniacal, genocidal, psychotic behaviors. Oh, you won't do that. You'll sit on your fat ass on your couch and play video games and lie on top of your fat, disgusting wife. That's what you'll do, Wonder Bread boy, you fucking pig-faced puke.
I don't like questions like this generally, again, because it kind of... You said it already, but it removes the nuance from the situation, and I don't...
Nuance! Everybody nuance. I love fucking nuance. We are also nuanced. We're regressive, yeah.
Now, don't get me wrong. That's not me saying, like, no, everyone should love everyone. I'm not a fucking hippie. No, but I think there's definitely...